I guess it all started when my dad brought home a Suzuki RM60 from a guy that he worked with. It was trial by fire for Tim and I. First experience with a motorcycle being a two-stroke with a clutch. But we wrecked that thing more times than I can count. And being from Ohio, not a lot of, especially Northwest Ohio, not a lot of distractions up here. Cornfields, flat ground. Basically, anything with a motor became our escape from boredom.
Our dad would be like, you know, if it breaks, figure out how to fix it. He wasn't the guy to say, oh, let's just bring it to the shop and, you know, pay someone to do it. Figure out how to work on it.
After a while, you started to enjoy working on the stuff. And it was like, oh, I can fix this thing, or I can buy this real cheap from somebody down the road and get it running. And then, oh, I got another dirt bike. I got a mini bike. I got a ATV. And so pretty soon we had like a shop full of toys for like no money, basically because we were the guys that enjoyed working on the stuff.
I really think that that started from, you know,
very early age.
Yeah, very young. I got a Yamaha XS650 when I was about 16. And we bought it from this guy, and he had another one that was in his barn that caught on fire. And he's like, oh, here's some parts bike you can have for 200 more bucks. That junk one was just sitting there staring at me all the time, you know, like, and I'm like, you know, let's do something with this thing. There's nothing really to lose, so I'm like, chop it in half. We started working on it like my senior year of high school. We wanted to get it done by the time I graduated, have it at my graduation party, show people like, you know, we built something. Started putting like pictures online, showing people what we did on forums and stuff, and everyone's like, oh, if you made that frame, I'd buy it, or you make those 4 controls, I'd buy them. So we made a couple batches, like small batches of each part, threw them up on eBay, and they sold out almost instantly. So that was really like the turning point where we're like, maybe we could do this as a job.
We started making you know, more and more stuff and made a little website and whatever, and it's like we started getting pretty busy. And it's like, well, maybe we got a better chance of really going somewhere with this. We started putting more and more effort into it, and pretty soon we're working more at home than we were at work, and it was not gonna lie, it was tough. Those first couple of years getting it off the ground with minimal resources was a struggle for sure. Once we finally got to dive in full time and hire a couple employees, really it started picking up, and things have gotten a lot smoother after that. But still, I mean, we're 10 years later now where we can say that, but we definitely put our blood, sweat, and tears into it in the beginning. Doing what you love every day, I mean, that's awesome. I couldn't be happier, and I owe that all to our customers. You know, I mean, everything, being able to come in and do that every day. I mean, how can you complain about that?